information. On March 27, 2020, the German Federal Ministry for Economic is supporting small and medium-sized enterprises in setting up home office workplaces so that the companies remain able to work. Up to 50% costs will be reimbursed. First, on March 31, 2020, new regulations for short-time allowance will come into force. Parents who have to look after their children during the pandemic cannot claim remuneration against their employer. Only the parents with children under 12-year-old and handicapped and daycare can't be provided by anyone else, like grandparents, could claim remuneration. Otherwise, parents get up to 67% net remuneration without taxes and social insurance. On April 2, 2020, statutory accident insurance for construction service and social insurance have granted deferment of payment. Employer need to provide supporting documentation. They must explain why a deferment is being requested. Secondly, the prepaid premiums must correspond to the volume of the contracted work and self-estimated revenue. The last one is a tax clearance. Then the companies can get a pre-qualification certificate, which makes it possible that they can bid on a contract for the construction, reconstruction, alteration, remodeling, or repair of any public building. Conditions for requesting deferment of social insurance are similar. The advantages are: you won't need to pay deferment interest. Contract bonds are not required. A reminder fee won't be charged. Enforcement proceeding will be waived. Next news, building materials shops. Building materials shops will remain closed to prevent the spread of the virus like other shops. However, if you provide a construction service or installation service by yourself or with your colleagues, and run your own store of installation materials and tools, your store is allowed to operate. On April 3, 2020, Bigable has compiled an action guideline. Every construction company would manage its own risk assessment and develop an individually pandemic plan, how daily operations are to be done during the coronavirus. I'll give you an example. On our side, we get 2-meter warning signs everywhere. The second thing is to use your sanitizer. Each colleague gets a sanitizer. You can only take yours to the restroom. Here we go. Da 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 da. Then we need hand washing guide. The hand washing guide is put on the wall above the sink in the kitchen. Next, shaking hands and meeting more than 2 persons are cancelled. Dozens of conferences have been called off. We have built 10 more temporary rooms on site in order to put 1 to 2 colleagues in each room. Furthermore, we drive to site alone instead of a full car, as car is a small closed place where transmit virus easily. On April 7, 2020, Germany has imposed further travel restrictions, border controls, and quarantine. People need proof of urgent reasons for their entry, otherwise may be rejected. The federal government allows for exceptions for the following groups: deliveries of goods, commuters, people who have been aboard for less than 48 hours, seasonal workers. Poland and the Czech Republic are 2 countries which provide most construction workers for Germany. If they are refused entry, the building site will stop sooner or later. Because of Corona crisis, Germany has introduced two kinds of financial aid. One called Corona Financial Assistance. If you are a freelancer, self-employed, or have a small business, you can apply for this financial support. For example, companies from all economic sectors with up to 5 employees can apply for a one-time grant up to 9,000 euros. Companies with up to 10 employees, 15,000 euros. You can receive this money very fast, within 3 to 5 days if it's going well. The other one is loan program provided by Federal Development Bank. It has 4 categories. KfW loan for young companies, startups, for medium-sized enterprises, for companies on the market for more than 5 years, for large companies as well. It will charge a current interest rate of 3% with a term of 10 years. On this Saturday, Germany has also compiled a list of financial aid, taxing measures, and flexible rules for short-term allowance. With these efforts, I believe, we will get through the weird time. Things will get better, and when they do, we won't forget the great wave of made shape that this crisis has reignited. Okay, that's it. I hope you have a very happy Eastern time. See you soon.